One of the things that I am going to do after I come back from Colorado is I'm going to have surgery on my eyes, remove the cataracts. Problem I'm having is I noticed my vision really went down in the last couple of months, and then the night vision, I don't drive at night. I don't drive at night, whether it's the car. I definitely don't drive the motorcycle at night. Let's see what kind of road work we got. But if I get that done and it's successful, a new YouTuber that I just started watching a lot, Slappy Adventures. Him and one of his friends rode out. He comes from the Knoxville area. I believe his friend met him in either Nashville or Memphis. I can't remember exactly when. And they rode out to California. But those guys were doing some heavy riding at night. And Slappy, I don't know how you do it, buddy. Man, hey, I just started watching, but I look up to you, buddy. And my buddy Aiden with F6B Adventures. They just had a his ride in. Tail of the Dragon, and I got invited to go, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make it. Oh wow, look over there to the right. Hopefully I can get that on the video. But back to Aiden. They had the ride in, and man, they looked like they had a great time. Now the word is next year, his ride-in will be $1 Million Highway in Colorado. It's a good choice. Good choice. I'm going to do all I can to make it. Now again, Aiden with F6B Adventure, I had met him before in Texas. They probably don't remember me in Texas, but when we lived in Texas, okay, I'm gonna stop here. Oh well, it's beautiful. Okay, but I'm gonna go back to it, to Aiden. I met him in Texas. I don't know if he was doing YouTube then or not, but what I did notice that he was one of the youngest. I believe he had a gold wing then. I believe that's when he had his F6B. Well, fast forward. I start watching videos when I'm in Saudi of him and I believe that the first one that I really watched was when they were at the Winged Riders Rally last year. And one of the things that I noticed, I mean, he did great video of those days. Man, this is beautiful. He did a great video of those days. And during the day, he got his level 4 patch. Well, let me tell you something about level 4. The levels program was when we were with GWRA, they had a levels program. You had level 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not going to go through each one of them. But level 4 was the highest. Now you had other things after that, but it was, you know, master, grandmaster, stuff like that, but level 4 was the highest. Well, he got his patch. Well, one of the things that you have to sign this paper that says that you will ensure that you're riding with all the gear all the time. Helmet, long sleeve shirt, long pants, over the ankle boots, glasses or something protect your eyes, and full finger gloves. And the reason I know that is because that's part of what we taught in our advanced rider courses. Well, once he left there and they were going back and he was on Route 66, Aiden, it's not Route 66. Don't get that out of your head. Route 66, and he's driving down the highway without his gloves on. So I had subscribed to him, and I said, unsubscribe. I'm not going to watch someone that's going to Well, good morning, YouTube. And yes, it's morning. It's a different day than my last video. And the reason that I'm recording today is because when I took out of here yesterday from this same location, I thought I had the camera running, everything checked out, but when I get back, when I got to the hotel and started downloading it, I got nothing. So I was out riding this morning. It's still pretty early. I was out riding this morning, and I decided to go ahead and come back around and pick up from here and go back into Harrison. So here we are again. Once again, Two Wing Touring. My name's Leroy, and we are on Arkansas Highway 7, 16th of May. And we are headed to Harrison and be at Harrison for the weekend. What I wanted to get back to, if I'm going to start a story over again, I'm not going to start it from the beginning. I'm going to start it from where I ended off. about how I met Aiden, A-D-A-N, from F6B Adventures. The first thing I'm going to ask is that if you're watching this and you like motorcycle videos, or maybe you like something a little bit different. Now, he has great videos, but he also does different things. Go and look at his site. Go and look at his channel. That's F6B Adventures. So what I was getting at, the last one was how I met him, and then how we got to a point of when I stopped watching his videos, and I was telling you that he was coming back from the Wing Riders Rally last year. And one of the things is that he received this level 4 patch, and one thing about level 4 says you wear all the gear all the time. Just because it's hot, you don't take something else off. Just because you sort of feel uncomfortable, you're supposed to get used to it. So I stopped watching his videos. And then we're going to go fast forward. I came back on vacation, went to the Oklahoma District Rally, and I met a guy named Dennis there. And Dennis saw my 360 camera, and he asked me, did I do YouTube videos? And I said, well, you know, I'm looking at starting. He goes, oh, well, you ought to check out my friend Aiden from F6B Adventures. And I told him, I said, well, let me tell you, you know, I stopped watching him because, you know, one of the things, and I explained it to him just exactly how I explained it to y'all. Well, you know, he seemed a little disappointed, but hey, so be it. But what he did is he contacted Aiden and let him know that he lost a subscriber, and the reason that he did. And I'll have to give Aiden credit. Aiden turned around, did a video, and sent me a video of him apologizing, saying, hey, you know, you're right, and you won't catch me without gloves. You know, and then on another one of his videos, he said the same thing. So, you know, it gained my respect back for him. I think, he, you know, just didn't realize, you know, a lot of people, they go and they apply for different things like this level 4. You apply for it, you get it, and you go, oh, I got it. Oh, I'm good now. No, you still have to follow all the rules. Okay. And listen, I'm not his father. I don't, you know, I shouldn't be having to, I shouldn't tell anybody what they should and shouldn't wear. And I wasn't telling him that he should wear it. I just saying that, you know, hey, you agreed to it and you should follow what you agreed to. And he said the same thing. So, hey, we're all good now. Can't wait till next year when he has his next ride in, and it's going to be at the $1 Million Highway. I said that yesterday. Okay, but enough of that. Well, the same thing happened to me yesterday is happening to me today. I got in behind a slow truck yesterday and just eased down this hill. We're coming up on the city of Jasper. And well, the good thing about this truck, he actually pulled off. The one yesterday, I had to follow all the way down to the bottom of the hill. Okay, I'm going to wait until I get on the other side to tell you another little story that happened yesterday. Now again, yesterday I had my trailer. Today I don't. I left it at the hotel. So I have a little bit more, you know, I can take these curves a little bit. I'm not going to say faster because I don't really do them any faster. But I have a little bit more confidence with without the trailer back there. Just got to get back used to it. And now that trailer pulls like a dream. I can't do too much arguing about that. It really pulls good. Of course, it's brand new. It should pull good. And I guess probably what I did is I got it loaded pretty good. Well, I was saying yesterday, you know, a good place to go to if you're coming up this area and have you a central location to do rides. I said Harrison was great, but I'm gonna tell you, it's just as good right here in Jasper. It's not as big, but I will. This is one I can tell you 100%. North, east, south, and west. And when you go from this town, it's going to be plenty of curves and everything else. Now that was the group I actually was out here looking for, which made me come all the way here. And then whenever I didn't catch up to them, I just decided to turn around. I said, well, I'm not going to try anymore. I decided to turn around and do this video part that I missed from yesterday. Now right up here, 74, which right back there it turned east. Here it's west. Oh man, that was a great ride this morning. And I didn't do the video because I didn't want to do the video this morning for that. I want to do it a different day. I thought that I might run up on them, on that group there today. I thought I was going to run back up on them, but I guess they went somewhere else. I didn't see where they went here and took a break. One other thing I missed back there when we made the turn was the Ozark Cafe. If you ever come up here, make sure to eat there. Burgers, hamburger steak. I think just about everything I've heard anybody eat from there is great. So, really, really good. Now, almost like yesterday, and I've got this car in front of me. Yesterday I had a Lincoln in front of me, Michigan plates. All right. And he was doing pretty good. He was going at it pretty good with these curves and everything else. Well, he got to a point. I mean, I wasn't crowding him. I could have definitely went faster, but I was satisfied following him. And so we come around this one corner. We have a little straightaway, and then it comes to a passing zone. An extra lane for passing zone, real passing zone. And so, I take off to go around it because he slowed down. Well, he starts speeding up. I'm going 65, and I'm just barely getting around him. And I know we got curves and everything else. I just don't know what he was doing. But I mean, I had to dive into a couple curves just to sort of. I mean, then he sort of got on my tail a little bit, and I wasn't really going that fast. I wasn't going too terribly fast, but it was sort of like. Now this car here is going a lot slower than that one was yesterday. We were going at a good clip. But he got up there like he was mad that I passed him. Yet I passed him at a legal point. And after a few curves, I just said, well, look, I'm going to get rid of him. So I did. I got him back quite a bit. Then I eased back up. He caught back up again. Then I took off again. I mean, I wasn't playing a game with him or nothing else. All I was trying to do was, I really honestly was just trying to get away from him, because I don't like to follow this car, and I don't like the car to follow me. Now, if he was going a little bit quicker here, I'd back off and just be happy with this. Followed me all the way into Harrison, almost all the way to the hotel. I mean, there at one point he couldn't. But by the time I got there, he was gone. Right here, Little Switzerland Cabins. I was telling the story yesterday about one of the times Andre and I came up here. One of the first, well, it was the first Arkansas rally we'd ever been to that was in Harrison. And you know, even though this is we could have stayed somewhere in Harrison, we didn't do it. We decided to stay down here. I think we just wasn't really used to going to rallies. We sort of went to the location that they had to rally, picked up our paperwork, did a couple things, left, and we didn't go back. So, it was, okay, well, I've been to the rally, but we really didn't do anything there at the rally. Okay, now up here is that passing zone when I told you that I passed that car yesterday. Let's see if this guy's going to do the same thing. Hopefully he's smart enough to know that, hey, I'm just a little bit faster than you. All I want to do is get around you. Enjoy the curves a little bit. Enjoy the curves. I mean, these are really nice curves. But I was coming through here. Whew. I was just trying to get away from him. Over back there, yeah, we didn't go back to rally. We just stayed there a couple nights and then went home. And that's when we lived in Texas. So to tell you the truth, it wasn't a waste of money. We really enjoyed coming up here. Well, I know this curve here will sneak up on you. It's really, really, really great riding. And you're going to see whenever I do the video, whenever I get the video of, whenever I can do the video for Highway 74, and I might do it tomorrow, I don't know. We're sort of watching out for the rain. Now, yesterday, it didn't rain. I got to the hotel, got checked in. It hadn't rained yet. started cleaning the bikes. I got a couple drops on while I was trying to clean the windshield and the bike and everything else, because we always do it. I try to keep the bike clean, keep the bugs off of it. And then, you know, again, a few drops of water and everything else. Then I got it covered up, and, you know, we didn't get a lot of rain. It still rained some. It rained through the night. Oh, Buffalo River. Great place to go canoeing. They might have areas to go rafting, whatever. Tubing, but really canoeing, rafting down through here. This is so nice. I want to apologize right now. I get on one subject and then something takes my mind off of it. Let me worry about this area. So including with my camera, the Ace Pro not working yesterday after I left that area. My Insta360, the 360 itself, X3, ran out of battery. But I was probably 3/4 to Harrison. So I've got some 360 video yesterday that you might see me pop some of those clips up through here as we're going. And you're gonna go, wow, that 360 really is showing some great video. Look at how bright it is. Yeah, well, it's bright because it's 2 different days. Mill Creek Campground. All right, and I'm gonna tell you another story. Here I go. Man, I'm just telling stories left and right. Here's a story of a place up here. It's gonna be up here on the right. That as a kid, my parents brought us up here. I don't know, was I 10, 12? It's the country amusement park, to tell you the truth. Backwoods. So the place was called Dog Patch. I believe it's Dog Patch USA. And I believe it was named, or it was part of, I don't know, cartoon characters. See, now I'll have to Google it, but you know, it'd be a good idea. Google it. Google Dog Patch USA. And it wasn't big rides or anything else. You know, it was, listen, this was for the family. You know, and I wish it was still going on, but just like anything else, you know, it's only, I guess, as soon as everything starts tearing down and they can't keep it up and it costs too much, and maybe, you know, I really don't know what made it close down. But oh man, it was so nice. Oh, I think one of the characters was Daisy May. Nice curve. Oops. Tried to make that turn in a little quicker. And it's off down here on the right. Used to be the sign right here on the right. Dog Patch USA, that was the opening. They have attempted to try to rescue it. People have bought it and thought about trying to redo it, and if you go down there, you'll see that some of the place. I'm looking right here. They've got construction vehicles and a lot of other stuff that I think that they're going to try to do something with it, but I just don't know. But Google it. Google Dog Patch USA and you'll know what I'm talking about. Now also up here, they had a cavern up here that I believe is now closed. And the roads are so good. They really are good. Marble Falls. Mystic Caverns. It says temporarily closed. I don't know. Now, are they going to wait and get it and have it open just for the summer season? And that's a big possibility. Going back to the rain and everything, which yesterday, got lucky, and then this morning it had rained a little bit, and not a lot of sprinkles. And in fact, we were looking at the radar. And could see that most of the rain was north and west of Harrison, and it was moving northeast. So that was a good sign. They had two rides today. One was coming down south, and the other was going west. And I say for right now, so far, I've picked the right ride. Even though I didn't follow it all the way, but I did want to get this video in since it messed up yesterday. Ooh, 7 miles to Harrison. I was thinking there was something I had to go back to the hotel for. I'll either do that or go straight over to the rally location. Now they're not supposed to. The vendors, which I don't think is going to be a lot this year. I think that they had something else going on, was taking a lot of the vendors that they normally have here. So I just remember trying to remember what I wanted to go back, or what I needed to go back to the hotel for. I went through everything today just to double check, make sure I had everything. Well, I'll tell you what, we're coming up into Harrison. I'm going to go ahead and end this video because there's not much more to up to here to Harrison. I've already bored you enough, but hopefully you got to see at least Highway 7, how really awesome it is. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate it so much. If you have not subscribed, please do it. If you like the video, hit that like button. And if you want to comment. I answer every comment. It's a lot different than a lot of the other people. I know that a lot of people have a lot of comments and they can't answer everything, but I'll answer it. But yep, till next time, Two Wing Touring. Thanks for watching.